Absolutely Alabama is sponsored by Jack's, serving Alabama for over 50 years.
My wife's a career nurse. She was doing that when we met. And I have a construction company, so we were living the life and, I had a nice big house and stuff, and came home one day and my wife says, we need to talk.
I had a great musician say to me once, why not have the next great musician come out of Alabama? You're about to meet him.
So I've been playing since I was 4 years old. And I really liked it. My dad was taking lessons at an old house. And I just sat down with him and played a little bit, and that's kind of when he knew that I kind of had the gift of music.
The first music teacher called him a prodigy then, and we didn't know what that was. I had to go look it up.
I've always kind of been just the one guy who was able to play the piano very well, but I'm weird and I'm a little shy. So going to the middle school, I just kind of did not fit in at all. And it did kind of discourage me a little bit, and I just didn't want to stand out anymore, and I just wanted to stay average. And it was during those times when I just kind of stopped playing the piano.
She said, I'm not going back to work. I think we need to get serious about homeschooling Josh, and he's got to have a teacher, and I think we need to just make the investment. And so I looked around, and I looked at him, and then I looked at her, and I said, okay, we're gonna do what we got to do.
Then my mom just kind of took me to the side and grabbed me and said that, this isn't what you're supposed to do. You have a spectacular gift.
So we end up having to make a series of decisions, you can imagine. And we end up here, but we're happy. She's doing what she feels like God wants her to do. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I actually feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing now.
That family decision may have closed the door on the life the family was living. But you know what they say about closed doors and open windows.
Joshua met some friends at the Studdard camp, and one of his friends, Tim, invited him to play in the band sometime. So he said, okay. And he said, why don't you come out and see us? I think it was a Saturday, so I brought him not too far from here. It was Function at the Junction. And so he's in his shorts, and we ran over here, and all of a sudden his friend Tim comes around and said, we're gonna need him. And I said, to do what? And he says, to play. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness.
That was kind of the time where I once again found my identity and who I am created to be.
Which led to the creation of his first CD, titled simply Joshua David.
So here I am at home, just with my home studio, but I was able to finish, 7 songs and make an album.
Today, the life Josh and his parents live may not appear so prosperous, but there are all kinds of prosperity.
I'm still in construction, but more ministry now, because now we took a lot of the pressure off trying to live the life and living life.
His name is Josh David. He's going to be a star. This is his new CD. And then you can say you knew him when, and we can say he's absolutely Alabama.